Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market. And look at that, Shopify is down to $376 per share. So a lot of people are wondering, is that the stock I should be buying right now? Down 42% just in 1 month. This was supposed to be the next $1 trillion stock. We also have DraftKings down to $13, down 9% on Friday. Friday was a crazy day. So make sure you stay throughout this entire video because we're going to be answering all these questions and more. We're also going to go over the first few days of earnings because it is heating up. We have some exciting companies reporting earnings. Even Monday is going to be a huge day. Before earnings, we have Palantir, BioNTech, we have Lordstown, we have AMC and Upstart after the close. Just to do a quick scan here so you guys can see what's ahead for the week to come. All right, going back to Monday a little bit deeper, we have AMC, which is going to be super interesting for traders. We have Plug Power, we have Tattooed Chef, and Lemonade. Okay, so if anyone's running puts, there could be some good puts to be doing on Tattooed Chef, Lemonade, maybe even AMC. AMC's a little bit more risky though. We also have Clover after the close. Tuesday before open, we have Peloton, which could be a good put. We have Norwegian Cruise Line. We have Workhorse. Okay, we have Kronos, which is very interesting. And then Tuesday after the close, we have SOFI and ROBLOX, which are two that people are very interested in. The Trade Desk, Coinbase, Unity, Win, Matterport, and Rocket. So Tuesday is going to be a super interesting earning dates because we have over 5 companies that I'm extremely interested in, and I'm sure one of those companies is bound to drop around 10 or 20%. So I'm going to have my eyes out looking for a dip on SoFi. ROBLOX are 2 huge ones I'm looking for. Coinbase, I'm looking for a drop. Unity is a company I believe in long term. Win is a great deal in the stock market. Matterport as well, and Rocket Company. So there's so many deals in the market. Let's talk about it. Make sure you subscribe with post notifications on too, because we're going to talk about all these other stocks that are reporting later in the week. In the future video, we might put out a video tomorrow on Monday or Tuesday at the very latest on another earnings update. Okay, so the first stock reporting before the bell, Monday morning. Tomorrow when you wake up, you're going to see Palantir probably moving pretty big. There's a good chance that it could drop around 5%. It already went down Friday around 6% in anticipation. It's down 26% in the past month. Okay, it's been up and down the past 3 months, hitting supports, going to new resistances, and then selling off under $10 per share. Okay, I think under $10 per share is actually a good place to be buying Palantir for long-term investors. There is a business model there for Palantir, and I think they're going to be successful in the future. There is more risk behind something like Palantir, and there's definitely risk that it can go down to $7 or $8 per share. So I have price alert set there to buy tomorrow. However, I have my average cost closer to $10 per share for long-term holding. Okay, so let's talk about AMC. They're reporting earnings tomorrow after the bell, and they're down 31% the past month, and they spiked, if you remember, to $30 per share just, a few months ago. They have a downward pattern that they have been following pretty consistently. If you pull up the trend lines, which I'll do for you guys if you can't see them currently, but here you can see that resistance they've been following for pretty much the past year. It's a downward resistance and support. Okay, it's hit a few times in the past, and it could definitely hit again. There's also possibilities that you want to be selling at that resistance or those higher points there. Okay, now with that being said, there is some supports right around $12.50 is where my price alerts are set. However, I don't mind buying at $14 per share. If, AMC reports good earnings, they could fly up to $30 per share. I think it's likely that they'll sell off tomorrow, probably around 10%. So I have that locked in my mind. If AMC does sell off 10%, goes down to around $12 per share or lower, even $5 per share, I would be willing to put $200 in AMC and see what happens from there. Kind of like a call option. I would treat AMC as a very short-term trade And if it jumps back up to even $20 per share or $22 per share, I'll definitely be selling at those price points. Now, Tuesday is a super exciting day, so let's talk about it. We have SOFI reporting after the bell on Tuesday, down to $6 per share. Okay, and this stock has been torn up, down 46% in the last 3 months, and from highs, they're down around 70%. So the question is, now is the time to be buying, or should we wait after earnings? Personally, I'm waiting after earnings. Okay, even though there's a possibility they report good earnings and fly up to around $10 per share, I'm not taking the risk. SOFI is not a short-term stock. They're more of a long-term stock. So if your average cost is under $8 per share and you're looking to hold for 2 years, you're probably in a pretty good position. However, there's no telling what's going to happen on Tuesday after the bell. So just be prepared for anything. And personally, I like to play more defensively. So instead of buying before earnings, I buy after a company reports earnings if it goes down, and I like their business model overall. I like the company. I've been meaning to get in for a while. You know, I believe in the strategy that they have in the business model. Then I'll go ahead and buy some shares. So, for example, if SOFI goes down to $5 per share, $4 per share tomorrow, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but if it does, I'll be there preparing to buy some shares because I believe in SOFI Technologies for long term and their fundamental analysis and bullish theory on them is not changed. Now, another stock reporting earnings after the bell on Tuesday is ROBLOX, and this one I am super excited about as well, down 56% in the past 3 months, and from highs, this one's pretty much sold off more than SOFI, 80% down from highs. This was $135 per share per stock. Okay, now it's $27 per share. Personally, I'm more excited about ROBLOX than I am something like SOFI. I definitely want to do a deep dive into ROBLOX. I've done one on SOFI in the past. So ROBLOX is coming up for a deep dive. Make sure you subscribe with post notifications on so you are ready for that video in the future and you don't miss out on it. As you can see, the market cap on ROBLOX has been dwarfed to only 16 billion. And if we look at the growth that ROBLOX has been experiencing, this is definitely a company that's worth more than 16 billion. If a gaming studio or a big company, even something like Apple or Microsoft comes in, or Facebook, for example, I've done a video in the past, Facebook, probably be a good idea for Facebook, something like that, to buy ROBLOX. Obviously, ROBLOX wouldn't sell for 16 billion, but if Facebook offered like 40 billion, 45 billion, even 35 billion, I think that's worth it for ROBLOX to take the sale, and it's worth it at the same time for Facebook to see a return on their $30 to $40 billion market cap. So all in all, I think ROBLOX should be closer to around a $60 to $70 stock in the next 2 to 3 years. ROBLOX currently is a negative earning company. The analysts had them at positive earnings before. So if they surprise everybody on Tuesday after the bell and report a positive earning number, that would be huge for the stock price because as of now, they're expected to be a negative earning company on Tuesday. Okay, let's talk about Coinbase. This is another one I'm getting pretty excited about. Okay, they're down 37% in the past month, 47% in the last 3 months, and similar to ROBLOX's chart, they had that spike in November and now they're down 70% from highs. Coinbase was closer to $350 per share. They IPO'd at $250. Now they're sitting at $100 per share. The market cap has also been dwarfed to 22 billion. So if someone like Visa stepped up and bought out Coinbase, which I don't think is going to happen, then there's a way less likelihood of Coinbase getting acquired compared to something like ROBLOX, for example. But the market cap is getting to that price point where it's getting very attractive. And if it goes down to $80 per share, $70 per share, $60 per share Coinbase, and if they fall like 30%, that market cap is going to be pulled down closer to a $15 billion market cap. And at that price point, I think that is a no-brainer. They were a super profitable company. Their EPS was above $5 per share in the past. Now their expected EPS is closer to 17 cents. So if they report a negative EPS, that could bring the share down, Coinbase, to like $70, $60, $80 per share, somewhere at that price point. I personally have price alerts set at $80 and $85 per share, and I'll start averaging my position down at that point. I think it's risky to buy before earnings because there is a chance that they're going to miss earnings and come in as a big disappointment. However, as the short term's uncertain, I think the long term for Coinbase is definitely going to be around for at least 2 to 3 years. Obviously, I think they're going to be around for 5 to 10 years or longer. I think they're going to continue to adapt. They have a great user base. They have a loyal customer base. They're getting into the NFT space, and I think they're going to keep growing as well. So needless to say, Coinbase is getting to a very attractive valuation. And as Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to skyrocket in price over the coming years, over the 3-year span that we're talking about owning Coinbase, that's going to bring a lot more value to Coinbase as well and make them more profitable once, Ethereum and Bitcoin are more money or worth more than they are today per coin. And there's also more users interacting with cryptocurrency. Okay, so Tuesday, we're still on Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be a huge day for metaverse stocks, but let's get out of the metaverse. There's also going to be like Matterport and Unity Software reporting earnings. I did want to talk about them, but it's going to be going down too much of a metaverse rabbit hole. So let's finish the video off with Wynn Resorts. Let's talk about them. They're at $66 per share. They're down 45% on a 5-year chart. This is a great travel stock to have on your radar, especially under $70 per share and closer to that $50 per share range that we saw Wynn Resorts briefly go down to back when the whole pandemic was happening. We also see a market cap of $7 billion. I've done a deep dive on Wynn in the past, and just the hotels, the properties alone, not even the business model, just the properties, if they wanted to sell the resorts, those are worth like $12 billion. So minimum I think that Wynn should be worth is around $100 to $120 per share, just based off their real estate. So needless to say, I'm looking for Wynn Resorts to have a horrible earnings season and for them to get closer to $50 per share so I can scoop some shares up for long-term investing. So that wraps up the earnings video, but we're going to be putting out more videos later on in the week, so make sure you subscribe. On Wednesday, we have Yeti, Fiverr, EVgo, Krispy Kreme, Wendy's, PaySafe. Okay, after close, we have Walt Disney, which is going to be a huge one, Rivian, Beyond Meat, Sonos, Bumble. Thursday, before the open, we have Six Flags, Tapestry, okay, and then after close we have Affirm, Aurora, Indie, Figs, Motorola, which isn't that exciting. So Thursday is not too exciting, and then Friday is not exciting as well. So Tuesday's pretty much the big day this week. Wednesday's a pretty big day also because they have Disney and Rivian, but Tuesday's definitely the big exciting day. Monday could be exciting as well if you like those shorted stocks like AMC, Tattooed Chef, Lemonade, Blink, Plug Power, and Upstart, and Palantir. Those are all pretty much in the same category, and Clover, of just like those meme stocks, heavy retail investor stocks that have been shorted and absolutely decimated. So Monday and Tuesday are going to be 2 exciting days in the stock market. Make sure you're subscribed so you're in the loop with all of the earnings content. And if you don't follow me over at Twitter yet at TDSM Stocks, okay, you're doing yourself a disservice because I retweet all the best information about the stock market every single day. Very interesting stuff. Like, look at this one, how the largest stocks are making their money, and it deep dives into Amazon's business, where the revenue is coming from, Microsoft's business, where the revenue is coming on, Apple's business, where the revenue is coming from. So I retweet very, very interesting stuff like this that I don't put on my Instagram every single day. So if you don't have Twitter, go download it. Follow me, TDSM Stocks. That's my only backup account as well. My only other stock market account where you can message me, get a hold of me, and communicate with me as well, that I'm going to be building out over the next few years. So go be a part of the family there. If you want to join the premium content and you're ready to take your stock market investing to the next level, go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram or Twitter And you can actually see the success on Instagram. If you go to the highlights section, you can actually see people making money in the close friends list. There's over 500 positive testimonials. So if you go to success number 5, success number 4, success number 3, success number 2, read them for yourself. Share this video with a friend if you think that they'll find it helpful. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.